You know, 30 years ago today, Hurricane Andrew ravaged South Florida. A rare Category 5 hurricane. It was the strongest, most devastating hurricane on record to hit southern Florida, according to the NOAA. NOAA. 30 years ago today, I was part of a team at NBC 6 Miami, along with so many others, including NBC's Kerry Sanders, as we struggled to stay on air to inform those in the path of this deadly hurricane. Our station simulcasting on radio for those who had lost power. Joining us now from Homestead, Florida, NBC's Kerry Sanders. Kerry, 30 years ago today, a lot of memories coming back to me today. What sticks out in your mind?
I got to tell you, so much is in my mind because it can feel like yesterday, but this is remarkable because this was part of Homestead Air Force Base, okay? We're now in a building where they moved the fence line in, so this is left over from Homestead Air Force Base that got hit by the hurricane. So come in here. I'm just going to take you a little bit around here to take a look at this. First of all, look, I don't know whether this is a result of vandals or whether this was from the hurricane, but the windows are all smashed. There are still some boards up on the windows here. You can see over here, there's a vehicle with a smashed out window. Up here, the Eager Beavers, which was all part of what the Homestead Air Force Base team that was based here. And then you can see in here this abandoned building. Again, 30 years later, which is remarkable, but it's important to note as we're looking here now, 30 years later, that what everybody experienced during Hurricane Andrew, well, at the end of the day, looking back now, there has only been 5 Category 5 hurricanes, and what happened here was unlike anything that anybody had ever seen before.
The city of Homestead, Florida is today rebuilt. 3 decades ago, no one thought Homestead would recover. Hurricane Andrew, with wind gusts that broke one official gauge at 212 miles per hour. Across South Florida, Andrew destroyed 65,000 homes, left 175,000 people homeless.
I remember getting scared. I remember seeing the panic in my mother and my aunt's eyes.
Barbara Lola Cesar was 5 years old, protecting herself under a mattress at Ground Zero in Homestead.
And then the ceiling collapsed. It collapsed where we thought my baby cousin was going to be the safest.
Her cousin survived, but the National Hurricane Center says 15 people were directly killed by the hurricane. I was reporting inside a car for WTVJ and NBC News.
I've got myself in this position in case some debris were to fly through.
The amount of energy released in hurricanes is comparable to, literally thousands of nuclear devices being released every minute.
Initially, few knew how bad the damage was.
Are those mobile homes?
But once we could fly in choppers, the picture of devastation became clear.
And there must have been about, let's say, counting and trying to estimate at least 300 to 400 mobile homes here. The rest are just completely gone.
Also in the path, Zoo Miami. Among the iconic pictures, flamingos herded into the bathroom for protection.
Are any of these survivors of Hurricane Andrew?
Actually, 8 of them.
8?
8 of them, because flamingos can live to be 50.
At the time, few believed the zoo would ever return.
Will the zoo reopen?
But then, an interview here on Today changed that.
When we saw the outcry from the public after that Today Show interview, guys, this is our home.
The tiger exhibit, named after 12-year-old Naomi Browning, a zoo volunteer who told her mother before she was killed by flying debris, "Mom, I'm worried about the animals." Today, Zoo Miami has 3,000 animals, 500 species.
What overwhelms me really is the generosity, the compassion, and the determination to get back to be better than we ever were.
So you see resilience, not sadness.
Absolutely.
This feels like a snapshot or maybe a museum here, but Jose, we all have memories of what we went through, and I think we also have lessons that we learned. I know I did, and you certainly did too.
Indeed. Kerry Sanders, always doing great work. Thank you very much.